You most definitely can, but let's decide which glue we're going to use. You can use our Bold Hold Active for oily to active lifestyles or Extreme for dry to normal skin. First, clean the skin with makeup wipes. Don't use alcohol. Next is your Skin Protect. You want to make sure that you dab it on. Don't spray it on your skin. This will help your wig last longer, and it also blocks sweat. Make sure that you let it dry totally. Next, we're going to go in with our glue that we have chosen Extreme, making sure those layers are thin. Everybody have a different interpretation of what is thin and what is thick. But this right here, if you notice, I'm not putting the dots across my face. I'm putting one dot on that spatula and smoothing it. And look at that, it dried clear. I didn't even use a blow dryer. The blow dryer will disturb the glue. Next, I'm gonna take some tape and put it on the corners. This is optional. This will help make your wigs last longer. A lot of times people's wigs are not fitted properly, so they will lift on the sides. So what I'm doing is putting extra tape. Now, if you got low hairlines, if you notice on one side, I did a bigger piece of tape, okay? And I'm going to remove these tabs. Now, this is for people who need to go back further on top of the cap. Now, I'm here to protect you guys. I don't want you putting glue on top of the cap. We could put glue on top of the tape. This way, it does not go through that cap because it's going to go through it. It's porous. Okay? Now you learned another tip. You want to put that glue on top. That's for people who need to go back further. I have a big forehead, so I don't have to go back that far. I got so much face space, okay? But for those who don't, you can actually put glue on top of the tape. Now, I'm letting the glue dry all by itself, okay? Because I don't want to disturb the glue or make the glue to the point where it's not giving me the hold that I need because I'm drying it too fast. If you notice here, it didn't take but a couple minutes for this glue to dry all by itself. Don't rush the process. Now, if your layers are too thick, it won't dry fast. Okay? But you saw right here, it dried. All I did was speed it up and it dried. So now I'm ready to put the wig down. I'm going to put it down and I'm going to press it in, okay? And that is going to make it hold so good, okay? Now, do not put heat on top of glue. That will loosen the glue. A lot of people don't believe this. It does not melt. It's going to loosen up the glue, okay? These are tips you want to take with you so that you can have a bomb install that lasts. Now, I'm using cold air, all right? Use cold air. If you have a glue installed, just stay away from heat, okay? If you read any bottle on any glue, it's going to give you a certain temperature, and you have to stay away from heat. All right, so now I'm going to take my Bold Hold Lace Tint. I don't like to use makeup. A lot of times I find that I use makeup on Swiss lace, but this is an HD lace. I don't want it looking cakey, so I'm using my Bold Hold Lace Tint. I'm using the caramel for my skin tone, and I'm drying it again with cold air, okay? Dry it with cold air. This is a really step-by-step tutorial to get you guys to exactly where you need to be so that your lace is looking amazing. Now, the question, can you use the jelly on top of a lace install? I always do because I don't use hairspray. Hairspray has alcohol in it, and I want to stay away from that. So I band it, and you can band it for, you know, as long as you're like prepping your hair, and that shouldn't take long. This is going to push the lace into the glue. But to further make sure that I melt this lace in place of hairspray, I'm going to use the Bold Hold Lace Jelly. I wanted to give y'all this full tutorial because I just didn't want to leave anything out because I want to make sure you're getting a good install. Now that it has cured a little with that band, I can go on top of this lace to actually fill in any grids to hide the lace. And I can do my baby hair with this. This product does not contain any alcohol. It does not have any DMDM formaldehyde. It is very safe, and you can even use it on your real hair. So if you go back and watch my other videos, I show you different ways to use the jelly. I'm actually just using it on top of a glue install. It's going to make your install last longer too. Yes, y'all better get into this jelly and this Bold Hold Lace glue together. What a combination. Get into it, baby. I'm doing a full install, lace wig install. I like to use the jelly. If I use it alone, I mainly use that on closures. But if I'm doing like a frontal, I'll either glue it or liquid gold it and then go on top with the jelly. And this is my end result. Yeah, girl, look at that. Look at that. Yes, no lace. Grip, yes. Yes. Okay. Who gonna check me, boo? Yes, come on. You can't clock it. You can't clock what? Clock what? Come on, get some. Y'all better go get that bowl hole. Yeah.